Chat, what's popping, man? How we doing? Welcome back to the streams. Early morning, man. What's good? Gold. Whew. Good morning, chat. This is crazy. How we all doing? Welcome back. Come say hi. What's good, Malinko? High Life. Triz, what's good? Who else is here, man? Come say hi. What's good? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Shit, man. It's gonna be a crazy week. Or crazy day at least. Look at this. It's good, Omar. Chat, did anyone catch these buys? Please tell me someone caught these buys, man. Someone must have caught the buys, surely. Someone tell me they did. You did, W, Omar. Good stuff. Good stuff, bro. Chat. Holy shit. Gold is going crazy right now. Asian session did its thing. Chat, I might have to start staying up till Asian. I might have to start being a nighttime trader. Because this is crazy. Gold already 2% up. I just turned on my PC. Same shit here, bro. First time I looked at the charts this morning, I was like, well, there it is. It's a new all-time high for gold. Let me check. This is my favorite one to check. Gold against the euro right now. Is that even at an all-time high? Oh, it's getting there. Getting there, man. 3,300 nearly, chat. How insane is that? 3,300 on gold right here. We have a crazy amount of volume right now as well. That little wick that you just saw there was 40 pips. These candles are ginormous. 50 pip, 1 minute candles. What's good, Blizzy? What's good, Zulu? Yeah, chat. I realize that right now I just forgot my glasses, but go to 33.41. What's that, like a fib level or something? Daily, 0 bottom wick, chat. Literally no bottom wick on the daily right now. Weekly time frame flipped. Monthly time frame is just ridiculous. Just a light 3,500 pip monthly candle. That's an Omar level. Okay. What's good, Kaiser? Good morning, my friend. Chat. Long time no see. What's good, Maris? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. All right. Well, let's get into a breakdown. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking for today. Let me load up Zoom quickly because I'm going to utilize the little Zoom drawings as well. We did that yesterday, and yeah, it was a lot of value. So let me just load this up really quickly. Hopefully you guys are good though. Sun's shining out here. It's a very good day. Positive vibes all around. But let's see what we can do here. Let me load this up. There you go. Share screen. Screen number 2. Perfect. Annotate. Alright, nice. So, chat, let's get into it here. I'm calling you on Zoom. Pick up. Right. Can you even do that? My mic's dead. Why is my mic dead? It died? No, it's alright, no? Like 5% volume? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, it keeps changing levels. I don't know why. Still way less than before? Nah, it should be okay. It's hitting max on my levels on the screen, so I think it's all right. Anyway, chat, daily time frame pushing back up here. We broke the highs, all of these highs to the left. So there's no point even looking at the weekly and the monthly, right? There's no history, and you know it's bullish. That's what you need to know. 4 hour, same thing. There's no history. But what I would like, chat, let's just mark up some levels here for a retracement, because you guys know about break and retest, right? Well, that's what we're going to look for here. We're going to look for a retest of some of our important levels here. As a minimum, I think you need to retest this 1 hour level at some point at 32.40. 30-minute level, 15-minute level. Okay, so that is the level right there that we need to tap into. 32.40. This is my like target for buys, I guess, which you're about 550 pips away from. crazy. And then obviously you have a range down below there towards 31.95. I'm not going to be taking sells, but that's just like a level that I see that we probably need to retest into. And yeah, after that, that's about it really. Honestly, I don't really want to be taking buys on these 15-minute levels. I mean, you potentially could do, right? You have like a few levels here on the 15-minute. If we drop to the 5-minute, you probably got a bit of a better idea of price history. All right, yeah, let's use this. So 32.67, 32.81 on the 5-minute. I'm not taking buys up here, to be honest. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to chase that high. I think the best thing for you to do is try and catch a retracement off of some of these levels here down below. So what we'll do is we'll have our levels marked out here. This is like our ultimate buy target. Then you've got like other levels of rejection on these two areas here. So if you can bounce into and tap off these levels, that's somewhere we can look to take buys, expecting it to be like a higher low, right? So essentially what you're anticipating here is that gold's going to push up, do something like this, and then tap back into either this level or this level or this level before then continuing up like this, right? So it's going to do one of those three things. And that's what we're trying to catch here. So it's a long shot, chat. Don't get me wrong, it's a long shot. But Jesus, chat, yeah. Yesterday, price action was really, really bad. The only thing I sort of saw for positions was potentially sells after this candle, this doji candle here, to continue down. But it didn't form correctly for me either. And you have like some levels to the left as well. So there was no real position for me yesterday. Geo gets the time, trust me. Now we'll stay on for a little bit here, chat. Like I do want to see what we form. Obviously we are traders, right? I do want to see, actually try and get some positions. The FTMO do pay out directly on bank account, but I've never used FTMO, so unfortunately I can't advise you on that. I presume they do. Or like, they will use like Deal or Rise or something like that. But then you can pay that to your bank account. Chat, I've had one trade this week, and it was a win, but that was literally it. One trade so far this week. Yesterday, I saw price action doing this bullshit here, and I was like, okay, nah, no way. Don't get me involved in this. But the good thing here, chat, is this 1 hour starting to reject a little bit here. You're coming down towards a flip. You made a 65 pip top wick. So if this wants to flip, the only thing is the 15 could just continue to rip up, right? But if this does want to flip, you might be good to continue down a little bit further, chat. You know, you want to be catching something like this here or something like this, right? That's what we're looking to anticipate. With that being said, let me go get my glasses quickly so I can actually see. One sec. Oh, wait. Wait. I have a pair here. That makes it easier, right? But yeah, guys, how's your week been? How's everyone's week been? Hopefully you guys are chilling. I wonder if you guys caught positions yesterday or not. Anyone get any, other than Omar who caught the buys, which is crazy. Congrats. Anyone else get any positions? Chat, I have to go back to the bank again today. Fucking annoying. I don't know if I told you guys the story yesterday, but I think I did. I went to the bank and then I didn't have my passport and she was like, get out. But I'd already waited like 45 minutes. So long. All right, cool. Let me just text my accountant. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, chat. So, 5 minute closed here. Start to reject again upwards. So, you might continue back up here after that liquidity grab. Doesn't mean I'm taking buys, right? But, I mean, look, let's see. You got a 15-minute closure here in 3 minutes, chat. I want to see something that's like very clear confirmation that we're not going to just grab liquidity here. Whether that's like a no bottom wick candle or like a sky dweller play, whatever it is, right? We're going to try and catch that. Yeah, that's like a little sky dweller play here on this 5 minute. So it actually probably will push up here, I can't lie. How big are these stops on the 5 minute? Okay, it's not too bad, 25 pip stops. Okay, so the volume has died down a little bit from what it was like previously. You know, we got to a point where we were having like 150 pip 5 minute candles. You still have some big ones, but not as crazy as like last week. Last week was ridiculous, chat. I've never seen anything like that, to be honest. Really never seen anything like it. We're pumping again, though. Unbelievable. Let me open my broker real quick. All right. $15-minute looks like it might want to flip here as well. Extremely interesting. 3,300 apparently. Yeah, that's a very strong level, right? That's like a very strong psychological level, I presume. I do think if we do tap into that, you're most likely going to reject at 3,300. Not like fully reject, but that'll be an area where you might like have a tiny little pullback, just based off of that psychological level. But then again, like we haven't really been respecting psychological levels either. Like we ripped straight through 90. I mean, we'll see, chat. We'll see what it does here. See, look at that 5 minute play there. Nice little 20 pipper. I just presume we need to grab liquidity at some point, right? Maybe not. Bro thinks he's so famous he doesn't need ID. I had my ID, I just didn't have a fucking bank account. Bro, I have the best accountant in the world. I don't want to share too many details, but I actually do have the best accountant in the world. Is it just me or does TradingView keep gapping candles for no reason before showing it properly? No, I haven't. No real retracements this morning? No, exactly. I mean, you did have kind of one here, right? But that might have been not a bad entry here. But still, like, Chad, this is ripping here. That Sky Dweller on the 5 minute played out, eh? 30 pips. Not bad. 30 pips with a 25 pip stop. 1 to 1.2 risk to reward. Thank you very much. 5 minute closed above now. Bottom wick first. I took that. Nice, Blizzy. Congrats. I just don't want to take anything here, chat. I think it's way too... Oh, 30 minute though, chat. 30 minute closed here. Open up bottom wick first. What would this be? Break of the high is only like 7 pips. I don't know why, chat, but I have a very strong feeling we need a retracement here. What does the 1 minute want to do? 1 minute re-breaking its own lows. Failed to break this high here to the left as well on the lower time frame. But it did close above on like the 5, I think. It closed above the most recent. I mean, that's actually only level, so I don't know here, man. I got a weird unexplained gap on silver before showing properly, made me miss a 5% trade. Sometimes it lags, bro. It just happens sometimes. I don't know what it is, but TradingView, especially with this volume recently, I think they're struggling to handle it all. I know this wick entry on the 30 minute is tempting, right? Like, I know you see this and you think it's tempting. We've got like 7 pips to the advantage point, which is nothing. And then also, I don't like the fact we've failed to break these highs. Sort of rejected quite heavily off them. And now you're like re-breaking your own low as well. I mean, you might continue up, don't get me wrong, but I need a bigger confirmation than this, chat. I just can't take anything just randomly here. Yeah, like it's failing to push up as well. Let's see, chat. Let's see if we can get some more structure being printed. Why do you name the stream Trading is Dead? Question mark. Yeah, clickbait, to be honest. I thought I might get some people in here going, it's not dead. Apparently not, though. Bro, there's a lot of volume right now, chat. The 1 minute just gapped up on my broker. There's that much volume that a 1 minute gapped. Insane. Do you invest in crypto? Yeah, I do. I wish I didn't anymore, but I do. One minute flipping. Chat, this is very interesting. It's very indecisive as well right now. Could go up, could go down. Who knows? I'm long on gold since 1789. Yeah, sure, bro. I wish. Nice little 100% profit, eh? Nearly. I mean, if you were leveraged, it'd be like way more than 100% profit. I meant the year? Oh. Yeah. W. My ancestors really out here? Facts. Look at this rejection, chat. Like, you're trying to push back up here, but you're also like rejecting quite heavily on the lower time frame. Now you flipped. Five-minute closing in a minute here. Or not even a minute. 10 seconds. If I wanted to close no bottom wick, that'd be quite nice, but I don't think it's going to do that. Would have loved a no bottom wick candle there. We might have been in buyers if it did that. But for right now, chat, there's nothing here. I need like at least some structure to tell me that we're not going to just continue to rip down. Look at these wicks here. It looks like you want to just continue to rip. I'm not saying that you will, right? But I just can't take anything here. Okay, we're going to flip here, chat, on the 30. There you go. This might be prepare for liftoff. But then again, chat, look, the 5 minutes got no bottom wick here. So at any point this 5 minute could still flip. Trap all the buyers here and then still flip. And then you're, yeah, see, look at that, chat. Then you're cooked. What did I say, bro? Chat, what did I say? Doesn't mean it won't continue to rip through, but look at that. The 5 minute came back down, it broke the high and then immediately trapped everyone in those buys. Yeah, not good market conditions right now. Not good at all. That's why you have to wait for this, wait for the confirmations. You have to be okay with a lot of drawdown. Yeah, true, but you also want to minimize drawdown if you can. Re-breaking the highs though. So this might go, chat. I don't like, look at that, like, I don't like that, chat. To me, this seems a bit more like a liquidity grab to come back down. I know the higher time frame looks really bullish, right? Like the 15 looks great to go. 30 minute looks great as well. I just don't like that that lower time frame, the way it's rejecting here. Moves like 15 pips a second. I know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think the 5 minutes going to want to flip here, to be honest. 1 hour no bottom wick. Yeah, that is also true. But I don't think that makes that much of a difference on gold right now, to be honest. I think it's got so much volume to the point where it doesn't, like, look at this. No bottom wick here. No real bottom wick. No bottom wick. Closed no top wick last night. And then just continued to rip as well. No bottom wick on the daily, no bottom wick as well. Like, bro, it just doesn't matter right now. Gold's like, okay, cool. It's time to gap. See, look, chat, that 5 minute flipped again. What did I say? Chat, it's like intuitive at this point. You get to be able to read the markets before it even happens. Like, genuinely, that's just intuition telling me not to take that position. I've seen that sort of thing before. 5 minute no bottom wick. That's what happens when you spend so much time on the charts. You just start to notice patterns. Yeah, re-breaking the lows as well. 0.5 L yesterday, 0.5% L yesterday, choppy during NY. Asian session maybe the play. It might be, it truly might be. The only issue is you have to wait till like 2 AM UK time to even take a position in Asian. But with that being said, like, it's probably worth it. But the fact that your L yesterday was 0.5% is a massive W. It's a massive W. It's a tiny L. It's easily recoverable. You know, if it's like 2-3%, it's a little bit difficult, but what's good, Kata? How you been, man? Did you catch anything this week, Mr. Catalin? Keep me positive. Bro, 100%. There's nothing to be negative about. Nothing to be negative about, brother. You got a tiny little loss there, which is nothing, man. It's part of the game. Part of the game. Any trades taken yesterday, bro? What's good, GG? Nothing yesterday, my friend. Absolutely nothing yesterday. Price was not good for me, in my opinion. Not good, to be honest, at all. We had just pure choppiness. Real or Arsenal? That is a big question. About 60% of my friends are Arsenal fans. So I'm going to have to side with Real. But 3-0 is difficult. However, Arsenal are a big bottle job. So I don't know, man. There could be a... I don't know. There could be an upset there. Started Monday with a 16 pip loss. Yesterday I smacked the fuck out of it in 2 trades with 80 pips in total full closure. Crazy. Good stuff, man. Congrats. What did you catch for 80 pips yesterday? Sells. I took 15 minute sales closure below NY. Nice, GG. About to go smack some shoulders. Yeah, fair. I haven't been to the gym in 2 days, and it's like I'm getting a bit antsy. Is that today, the Real Arsenal match? Yeah, it is. 10 p.m. That's midnight my time. Oh no, it might be 8 p.m. UK time. Ooh, I might watch that. I rarely watch football matches, but I might watch that with my family. 8 p.m. UK time. Okay, cool. So 10 p.m. my time. Chat, yesterday I went to the sickest church, like monastery place in the hills in Cyprus, and then I went to Mount Olympus. Bro. I went to the top of Mount Olympus yesterday, and wait. The view was just like insane. Absolutely insane. There was snow on top of it though. Like it's 25 degrees where I am in Cyprus, but when you go on top of the mountain, there was snow. I think that was so crazy to me, like you can have that much of a difference in temperature. But look at this view. Bro, this was like breathtaking. Actually breathtaking. I want to go back there. But yeah, definitely recommend if anyone ever comes to Cyprus. Just thought I'd mention that, sprinkle that in there. You know what's crazy is the more you actually get into nature, the more you realize that most of the stuff that we value is just bullshit. Like all of the materialistic stuff. It's all just bullshit. Gonna be an interesting match tonight? Yeah, I presume it will be. I think obviously Real is at the Bernabeu, right? So I presume it's going to be an interesting one. Chat, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, by the way. I appreciate it very, very much. 15 minutes closing here. Where have my markings gone? Did I delete them? No, they're just so far down. Okay. All right. Yeah, chat. I think we look like we're trying to push back down, to be honest, a little bit. Yeah, look, re-breaking the lows here on this current 5-minute candle. It does look as if we want to come back down here, chat. 15 minutes trying to re-break its own low. Obviously looks like it wants to close bearish here in the next sort of 10 seconds. If it closes no bottom wick, it might be interesting. Might get that continuation back up. It didn't though. It closed with a bottom wick, so not the best. Top wick first as well, chat. If this flips, it realistically should continue down. But this could all just be a liquidity grab, right? You don't know. That's why we have to wait for these confirmations. 1 hour close in about 14 minutes. So what I'd like to see, to be honest, is I'd like to see us continue down here if we can. Do something like this, break this structure, and then close like pretty much at this level, respecting the level at least. No bottom wick. Obviously no bottom wick's a push, but even if you close like respecting that level, that's going to be okay for me, to be honest. And then what I want to see as well is like the next candle, I need it to come and grab some liquidity from below, and then just grab yourself like a nice little bullish close here. And those are going to be my buys for today. Looking at taking like this position up here. Exactly like that. Obviously, the scale is a bit wrong because that's a 100 pip candle, but you get my point. And then you can take the buys all the way back up towards this high. And that's what we'd look for, to be honest. Something like that. But with that being said, chat, this is textbook gold right now. Textbook gold. 15-minute closed. No bottom wick. Came up and broke the high. 30-minute flipped. 245% tariff on China announced. This is just a big dick swinging competition between US and China right now. Thing is, I don't think Trump can back down either. Like, you can't back down now. Neither of them can back down because they both look weak. So it's like a Mexican standoff where both people are essentially just saying like, yeah, look, we want to negotiate, but I'm going to look super weak to my party if I fucking negotiate here. What's good though, Gene? How you doing, brother? We're struggling again at this high, chat. Every time you test back into this high here on the 1 minute, you like reject and then start to push back down. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, look, see? I don't like it. It does feel like we're grabbing liquidity for a little bit of a drive down here. There's no version of this where Trump beats China. I don't know if he's trying to beat them. I presume he's just trying to get more favorable terms. I don't know. I'm not a fucking economics expert, right? But, Omar, you have to understand that the US is the biggest consumer in the world. So they're the biggest purchaser and importer of products in the world, right? Which means that, and China's the biggest exporter. So it realistically means that China's biggest customer is now going, yo, you're fucking me over. Like if you ran a jewelry shop or whatever, and you had a rapper that came in every single day and bought a couple mil worth of jewelry, and then eventually you went, nah, I'm not buying any more from you unless you like give me a cheaper price. You're probably gonna give him the cheaper price. I mean, that's massively oversimplified, but you get my point. Pushing back up here, chat. Indecision, indecision, indecision. You're only 8 all-in bets away from $10 million. No, it's way less than that, isn't it? Depends on how much money you start with, right? But how much are we starting with, Gene? If you have wait, let's do calculator. If you have 50, no, let's say you have what? $1,000, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, see, that's only 256k. It's not enough, man. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you're on 32 mil. All right, 15. Oh, yeah, it's exponential, of course. You're right, you're right, you're right. No, that is exponential, though. That is exponential because I'm timesing the winnings by... fuck it, yeah, I don't know. USA is only 15% of China's exports. Whatever China is buying from USA, they can get elsewhere. The opposite is not true. Yeah, that is true. You are right. Chat, 5-minute close massively above here. Starting to flip now. You tapped it to 3,300 as well, like we said. So is this where you start to reject a little bit? Or are we going to... 15 minutes, still no bottom wick, chat. This price action is just cooked. Like, severely cooked. The only way you can trade this is to wait for a massive retracement, in my opinion, at least. You can't sell the high, obviously. You can't buy the high. So the only thing you can do, chat, is wait for, you know, market structure to do its thing. Right, if we're talking market structure, we're looking at higher high, higher low, same thing here. And now you've just made a massive higher high. You need to come back down and make that low before you continue. So that's where you want to catch your positions around here. Right, and that's exactly what I was showing you earlier with the bearish candles down towards here. Oh, chat. We might just not get it though. It might just be driving off of in fact, it probably is just driving off of fundamental news right now. You've now got a 100 pip 1 hour candle. 5-minute candle went crazy here. 60 pips in the last 6 minutes, 7 minutes. 30-minute candle though is coming back down towards its flip, so this is going to be interesting, chat. What's good, Prestige? How's it going, my friend? How's it going? How's it going? Chat, but this is where you need to really be patient, right? FOMO is an absolute killer right now. If you FOMO in here, the likelihood is you FOMO in as the candle starts to reject. Like, it's always what happens. You essentially resist FOMO. Like, I've seen this happen so many times, okay? This is exactly what happens. Let's say price is pushing up like this, right? And just exponentially pushing up. Around here, everyone's like, nah, I'm not going to FOMO. Here, everyone's like, nah, I'm not going to FOMO. And then this little play comes in. Everyone's like, oh, there was an entry there. I'm not going to FOMO. And then they're like, okay, I missed it. It's fine. And then they finally break towards the top and go, oh, yeah, it's still going to continue up. Let me just take a position. And then that's when it goes and does this thing and reverses, right, and stops them out. Every time, chat. Every single time. So don't FOMO here, because otherwise, you're likely to get cooked. All right? Triangle Nose Man already said he's willing to... Jesus, fair enough. The Triangle Nose Man. Without US approval. Chat, tapping back into this level here as well. So you do have some lower time frame structure, to be fair. Like, now you're breaking these highs. Probably shouldn't use white. It's a bad color to use on white candles. So now you're essentially making these higher highs and higher lows. Okay, now you made another high and you're retesting into this previous one here. And that could be where you start to continue back up. Like that, okay? But that's only on the 5-minute, right? If you zoom out on the higher time frame, it's a lot different. Yeah, that's interesting, chat. So that 15-minute like wick entry would have played out, but I really believe I would have closed at break even anyway once we got back up here because of all the rejections that we were doing, right? And then you came up no bottom wick. Like, we would have got out break even at best, to be honest. in my opinion. Because it's not just about whether you can manage the trade correctly, right? It's about whether you can actually have confidence in your position whilst you're in it. And I don't think we would have done in that situation. Hmm. Three minutes here, chat, to the hourly close. 3 minutes. What are we going to do? What is the plan? There's no plan, chat, to be honest. Absolutely no plan. I genuinely think I might call it after this 1 hour. There's not much I can do here. Like, really not much I can do. I might hit an early gym session and then be back for New York session in a bit as well. Because I think realistically we're going to need to retrace before New York. And then either New York's going to start to rip down. Because a lot of times, chat, what happens, if you look at the sessions, right? A lot of times what happens is if London or Tokyo run, New York starts to retrace that move, right? Not always, but sometimes. So like London pushed up here. The first thing New York did was retrace that entire move and then continue up. Okay, you see this here? Same thing over here, right? Tokyo and London ran, and then New York retraced the entire move. Same thing here, retraced it. Same thing here, retraced it. So a lot of times, chat, that's what's going to happen. So you need to sort of stay patient here and think long term. Rather than just thinking of this session, think about what you're going to do for the day, the week, etc. And realistically right now, oh shit, look at that, chat. Big rejection, I didn't even see that. And the 15-minute flipped. That's a big sell-off. How do we react to that level though? And we're pushing back up. Great chat, this is fucking absolutely insane. You might be gone here. It made a bottom wick for the 15 and then just was like, okay, see you in a bit. See you in a bit. How is this 1 hour going to close here though, chat? Pretty much, it's not really no top wick, but it's definitely interesting. 1940s USA and big bro, people in 10 years once they are fully above the US. What? What you saying? Mr. Gene. Chat, that's a crazy little like liquidity wick there. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Chat, the 5 minute no top wick right at the level on the 1 hour. 1 hour basically no top wick as well. 3 pip top wick on the 1 hour. Chat, this is cooked. I'm done. I'm done for the session, man. I can't trade this. Literally cannot trade this. It's untradeable for me, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do here is play the GeoGuessr and call it a day, chat. Honestly, like, there's really nothing I can do right now, unfortunately. That is so cooked. I was thinking maybe once this 5 rejected, we could have got a Sky Dweller play to continue back up. But it did just come and grab that 15 no bottom wick and then ran like crazy. So yeah, nothing I can do here, chat. Guys, if you are going to dip off right now, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Join the Discord as well. But otherwise, chat, right now, let's just play a quick GeoGuessr game and jump off and wait for New York session. It's the only thing you can do. You know, there's no point me staying on stream and just talking shit for an hour when I know I'm not going to get a trade, because I'm not going to get a trade within the next hour or so, like guaranteed. And then probably within the next 2 hours. Like, realistically, if I get a trade today, it's going to be New York session, right? 4 hours still has no bottom wick, daily no bottom wick. We need to come down at least make a bottom wick for this 4 hour, in my opinion. So chat, jump in the GeoGuessr and yeah, we'll end off the stream that way. All right, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to join, and then we're gonna call it a day. So hopefully you guys understand why though. Like, I just want to like, what's it called? Emphasize. That's the word. Just want to emphasize the importance of patience here, right? It's massively important. It's instrumental that you are literally maintaining patience, not FOMOing here. Wait for your setups to play out. So I want you guys to like literally figure out a clear plan of what you want to trade today, like what position you want to get in, and then wait till it forms. So for me, that's most likely going to be buys off of one of these areas. It might be here, it might be here, or it might be here. But it's one of those three. Until that forms, chat, I'm not taking anything, because I understand that actually that's all I can do. That's the only valid play here. So that's what I'm waiting for. And yeah, you guys should be doing the same thing, right? Figuring out exactly what position you want to be taking and then waiting for it to form. That's literally it. One of these three. All right, cool. All right, chat. Let's start the game quickly. Then I'm going to go to the bank, and then I'm going to go to the gym. And that's going to be it, man. It's going to be a nice little morning for me. Chat, what are you guys doing? Any of you guys got plans for the rest of the day? Let me know. Where is this? Traveling to a new farm today, trying to see if I can buy it. W, bro. You'll have to give me some details, send me a picture of it or something. Right, I want to live on a farm, I can't lie. But not really, like, I don't know. Ah. Okay, I thought you meant one to live on. Okay. Fair enough. Kenya? Yeah, that makes sense. Chat, I'm getting smoked again. Again. I honestly think this market is shaking out a lot of people from trading. Like, it's really going to stop a lot of people from actually taking trading seriously and becoming profitable. A lot of people are giving up from what I see. Wait, there's tuk-tuks, but there's also... Right, now I'm really confused, man. Somewhere here? Oh, bro, I was closer before and then I moved it. Alright, 2 rounds left, chat. This looks Greek. What does this say? I knew it was Greece as well. What's good, SG? I wake up, open broker, gold is around 600 pips, no worries. I guess I'll go fuck myself. Bro, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. There's absolutely nothing you can do, right? Absolutely nothing we can do. It's one of those days where you just have to sit on your hands and wait. I'm going to record a new YouTube video tonight as well. Chat, the most recent YouTube video I posted, the one on my multi-time frames system, you guys absolutely loved it, man. It's my best performing video so far. But the comments just tell the whole story, man. Like, so much value. So I'm extremely glad that that video did well, because that means I can focus a lot more of my efforts onto actually giving out extreme value and trying to hopefully, you know, make you guys become profitable traders. And yeah, super, super happy about that. Triz, GG, bro. Second place to me. Pool keeper third. All right, man. I'll take it. I'll take it, chat. Listen, that's going to be it from me here, chat. Much love to you all. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are killing it recently. Thank you for the support and everything. And yeah, if you are trading, make sure you trade responsibly, trade carefully, manage your risk appropriately, and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.